What should be subject to the Freedom of Information Act? That's at the center of a bill headed through Lansing right now.
The bill has been introduced in the House, and if it becomes law, it would determine what information you'd have access to when it comes to energy, things like oil pipelines.
24-Hour News 8's Danny Carlson spoke with those on both sides of this controversial issue.
The author of the bill says that he is trying to balance the public's right to know with public safety. But those opposed to it say keeping that information from the public only serves to protect private energy interests.
This is a bill that the industry is seeking, and it's in the industry's interest to not have public disclosure of things like their pipelines.
The first half of that statement, both sides agree with. Energy interests do want this bill to become law. If it does, critical energy infrastructure information would not be subject to the Freedom of Information Act. As far as what is critical, the bill states engineering, vulnerability, or detailed design information.
This seems not so much about security to us as some other attempt to keep things hidden.
Proponents say their only motivation is public safety, keeping sensitive information private to prevent possible attacks. Why should people believe that you're coming at it from the public safety perspective as opposed to the petroleum, the oil perspective?
Well, safety is priority number one in whatever we do, whether it's oil and gas production or just delivering at a gas station, the gasoline that people use every day. All of our member companies' safety is number one. No one wants an incident. It's bad for everybody involved, especially the victims, and the idea that maybe we're not, it's just nonsense.
It will provide more comfort for public utilities to give the government, when I say us, that's us, the government, to give us the information with the assurance that that's not going to fall into the wrong hands.
If the bill becomes law, it will be up to each FOIA coordinator at each different agency to determine if something is considered critical or not. In Lansing, Danny Carlson, 24-Hour News 8.